OMG, you guys just listen to that. That's the sound of pure deliciousness. We're making crispy Vietnamese spring rolls, and trust us, these are next level. And today, we are sharing all our secret recipes with you, so you can bring a little bit of that magic into your own kitchen. Without further ado, let's jump right in. To prepare the filling, we'll begin by adding 400 grams of ground chicken to a large mixing bowl. Next, we'll use 200 grams of peeled shrimp. Put the shrimp in a food processor and process until finely minced, approximately 1 minute. And then we'll add that to the bowl. Grab a shallot and chop about 1/4 cup of it. In a small bowl, combine a 1/4 cup of dry wood ear mushrooms with hot water. Allow them to rehydrate for a few minutes. Once softened, chop the mushrooms and add them to the bowl. Next up, we're adding 1 cup of chopped carrot. Add 2 to 3 stalks of chopped green onion. Let's add 3 cloves of chopped garlic to the filling for a nice aroma. Add 1 egg to help the ingredients bind together. Add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, a key ingredient in a traditional Vietnamese cuisine. It's time to season with 1 teaspoon of white pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. To achieve a balanced flavor profile, add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now for a personal touch and that delicious umami flavor, let's add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Soak 100 grams of vermicelli noodles in a bowl with hot water until they are softened. Then drain the water and add the noodles to the bowl. It's time to mix the ingredients. Now we are going to use our hands to mix this really well. Perfect. The filling is done, so we'll just set that aside. Now it's time to wrap the spring rolls. First, pour about 3 cups of hot water into a dish pan. To help the spring roll crisp up during frying, dissolve 2 tablespoons of sugar in the water. Once the water is slightly warm, briefly dip each rice paper wrapper for about 10 to 15 seconds. Place the softened rice paper on a damp towel to prevent it from sticking to the surface. Now we're going to scoop out about 3 tablespoons of the filling and put it on one side of the rice paper. Pick up the bottom edge of the rice paper and fold it snugly over the filling. Now fold in left and right sides of the wrapper towards the center. Roll it all the way to the top edge of the wrapper to seal it completely, keeping it tight and even. Before frying the spring rolls, we're going to lightly dredge them in cornstarch to help them become crispy. We're going to shallow fry the spring rolls, so heat up oil up to about 325 degrees Fahrenheit in a pan or pot to about half the depth of the spring rolls. Fry the spring rolls in batches, cooking each side for about 5 minutes, and make sure they don't touch each other. Once the spring rolls are cooked, remove them from the oil and place them on a paper towels to drain excess oil and cool for a few minutes. For extra crispiness, you have two options. Either fry them again at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or air fry them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, let's whip up a quick and easy homemade fish sauce to serve with our spring rolls. In a small bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of hot water and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Stir until the sugar is completely dissolved. Add 1.5 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, and 1 clove of minced garlic. Now give it a quick stir. Finally, add half a slice of red chili for a touch of heat. And there you have it, crispy golden brown Vietnamese spring rolls. The rice paper is perfectly crisp, not greasy at all. Then you get this burst of savory flavor from the chicken, shrimp, and mushrooms, balanced by the fresh vegetables and vermicelli noodles. The fish sauce has a wonderful balance of sweet, salty, and tangy notes with a little kick of spice from the chili. These are absolutely delicious. With that, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more quick, easy, and delicious recipes.